everyone and welcome to Squidly Bits, our second channel.
Where we usually teach you the bestest of best tutorials and secret tips on the internet.
But today is a different day.
So we have an announcement.
Maybe not an announcement. We want to kind of sit down. We're heading on vacation in like 3 days.
Yeah.
So we wanted to sit down and talk a little bit about the future. And what's going to happen soon in the Squidmar world. I feel like there's a lot of like big shit coming up.
Yeah, because after this vacation, nothing will be the same.
Everything will be different. First of all, incredibly massive thanks to everyone that supported the campaign.
Yeah.
Maybe picked up a dragon or a paint set
or an
airbrush. Yeah, it was pretty insane. So we had like a dream goal. If we sell 2,000 dragons, we'll press play on freaking producing more miniature kits in plastic. And how many did we sell, Lucas?
We sold like 3,700.
Yeah, something in that range. And that was just the first month. And hopefully you guys continue buying it and continue making sure that it's a success. But this means what?
We can produce freaking plastic!
We're gonna do more kits. And like my dream with this whole thing is like, first of all, like create the kits that I feel is kind of missing in the hobby. So that's like the number one.
Yeah.
But also kits that we are excited about making. So we're gonna make more like big kits, more big plastic monsters and maybe some smaller champions and evil people as well. And there might be more dragons. There might be just bigger monsters
with like 6 limbs, 2 heads, and a fat ass tail.
Yeah, maybe. I'm kind of excited about that. But that's like it's probably like a year.
Yeah.
Of production.
And also we've done like a little bit of a shift in the rhetorics and the thinking of this, because we will maybe start aiming towards like another game a little bit more.
So it will be like I think a mix of like you will have monsters that you can easily convert for any war game, so Warhammer, Frostgrave, whatever, make a cool monster for that. But also we'll make sure to like include the Dungeons and Dragons crowd, so you have rules, encounters, adventures, all of that kind of shit.
And it's really fun because we haven't done a lot of that on the channel before.
Yeah, so that would be fun. But there's more shit coming up.
Yes.
We have one like super negative news. Should we do the like rip the band-aid?
Yes.
Because I feel like that one is kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah.
But we've known this for about 8 months.
Yeah.
Now, and it's gonna happen.
But once again, the French have failed us.
They are betraying Swedes. No, but Maxim, he's freaking leaving back to France. And it's kind of sad. Because he's been here for, it's like 3.5 years now. So he started out as like an intern because he was doing school.
Yeah.
And he's missing his home now. And I kind of get it. Because he left like everything to move up to freaking
northern cold Sweden.
Yeah. Winter wonderlands. That's not as wonderful as some might think.
But yeah, your fan favorite, the little French guy.
The little French guy is leaving, which is I almost get teary-eyed when I think about it, because he's gonna be mixed. He is a fucking menace.
Yeah.
So maybe it will be for the best. No.
But we're taking all of his minis and we're melting them down so that we can produce more plastic kits.
Exactly. Jokes aside, we have hired new editors already that have been working on videos. So
you might have even seen them in the background.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue making the same. It's gonna be maybe even more videos. No, I don't know, because we have more people.
Let's do 4 videos a week.
No, thank you. But yeah. So Maxim, we're gonna make a last video with him. But there is more stuff coming as well.
We can start with other plastic kits.
First, in August, we're hoping, because I think I get like 3 DMs per day about when is the new wet palette coming. We have worked with Emir Dursmevic and made a brand freaking new wet palette design. So this is using the same Redgrass Games wet palette we love, the XL. And you have the thicker foam in it, you have the reusable membranes, and this one has been produced. So now we're just waiting for the shipment to arrive into Europe. So hopefully by the end of August we should be able to start selling wet palettes again. And I know a lot of you will quench your thirst.
It's freaking amazing.
I thought that the first one looked so freaking good.
And then
this one was like beating it out of the water with its orchid design. And I think no one will be disappointed because this one is like twice as good as the first one. And so that's pretty cool.
So then you have like Past, which is the Struck campaign, and then August.
Yeah.
And then we have like a massive branching.
Multiverse of madness.
The multiverse of products releases.
What we've done now is like things that we feel are missing or aren't good enough in the hobby is stuff that we have been working on. And one of them is obviously we are bringing back the brushes.
Yes.
For one, because we love them. We designed them for the way that we want, but we're making a Mark II version. So we've done some adjustments to some of the designs.
And let me tell you, we've been working hard.
I think we've tested like 1,000 brushes.
We've been working so hard.
Then we've also designed a synthetic brush set. Because we have tested like, it must have been maybe 60 different types of hairs.
Yeah.
For synthetics. And we found one that we really loved. Like it's so, like it almost feels like a Kolinsky Sable brush. And then we just made them to our size and like the width that we want to have them and get the sturdiness. So that one I'm looking forward to, but hopefully we will have it ready in maybe November or something. And then the thing that you talked about to see it.
Is it the clippers?
No, it's the basing kits.
Oh yeah, because you know we are all about the base here at Squidmar Miniatures.
Yeah.
It's not easy enough to just go and grab everything you need to create awesome looking bases.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, I have to pick this one brand that is produced in Czech Republic and only shipped from this one store.
Or I have to buy 25 million kits to have bits left over to put on the base.
And then you have to buy this one thing that's not as you want it, so you then have to paint it to make it match with the other things. So we have
just put everything together.
Yeah, so
and
we've
designed
like the ultimate basing kits for jungle and desert, and those are gonna be produced in plastic. So it's gonna be like super nice if you play Warhammer to like make epic bases for miniatures. And we're hoping to be able to produce them at kind of a cheap price compared to other competitors. And that like also you can feel like I might as well just buy 5 for my entire army and just make sure that every base looks freaking awesome, as opposed to like, okay, I buy one and then put it on my champion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of our goal, but also include with that
grass tufts, laser cut plants, pigments.
So everything you need to make like jungle bases and desert bases to like a competition level.
It's like a homage de trois.
Oui.
Threesome
in French. So that's probably around the time. So we might release that with the brushes actually, if the plan goes according to plan. So there is a ton of fun stuff, but also the thing that you mentioned, the last thing.
Static clippers.
Snip, snip.
Because, you know, we've become sort of like a clipper connoisseur. And we like to cut off plastic with as little effort as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And we might have found a solution for that.
Yeah, so this again, like we have done so much testing. I think we've been in touch with, I don't know, 15 factories.
And this is also why we've done so many scam videos.
Yeah, no, that's not why, but... But after doing the scam videos, we were like, why don't we just make our own? Because I feel like, for one, all the good clippers are so freaking expensive, and I think that we can, if we manage to sell enough, we can produce them quite cheap enough, so you don't have to charge $55 for like a God hand clipper. But
or
like
similar brands.
Yeah, similar brands, but you can maybe charge, you know, maybe 35 or 40 euros for a high-end clipper. And we found a factory that is willing to do it according to our shapes and requirements. When we first got that one, it was like melting plastic, and then we got the right shape of the tip, so it's easier to get into areas. So
and now it's just freaking.
The main issue there has been, I guess, the tariffs kind of put a little bit of halt on that project.
So
we had planned on releasing it later this year. Yeah. But we put a pause on ordering because we didn't know if we'll be able to ship it to the US. Because it was like, if it's produced in China and then shipped to the US with 120% tariffs, it would have started costing $90 in the US. Which wasn't exactly what we were interested in charging for them. But I think now that shit's cooled down, I think we're getting ready to kind of press play on that one again. I think that one is the best clipper I've tried.
And it will of course be sexy.
Yeah.
Like we never make stuff that's not sexy.
No, it's gonna be hot as fuck.
Without spoiling our future video schedules, I think we have some pretty freaking awesome shit lined up for the autumn and winter.
Yeah.
We have widened our view.
Yeah.
Searched far and wide outside of the box.
Cool concepts. But we have one that we really want to do. We're not gonna spoil it so someone else steals our idea. You're thinking of going to Golden Demon.
I'm 100% going to Golden Demon.
I am like 30% sure that I will go to Golden Demon.
It gets decreased by 20% for every day.
It's a problem of having too much shit on the plate.
Those shits are his kids.
Yeah.
And then I'm going
and houses.
I'm going to SMC.
Yeah.
I'm going to Monty.
Yeah. You're doing like a tour, freaking
tour.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tour. I'm not gonna be here for 4 weeks.
Yeah, there is a chance I'm coming to Essen as well. I will not go to probably Monte this year or SMC, but I would have loved to go.
So if you guys want to see some cool videos from there, give suggestions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's not very fun to just do the same videos over and over again.
I'm going to Golden Demon. Boom.
It will probably be that, but who knows?
But there is a lot of like stuff going on behind the scenes as well. We're building a new set, so we're gonna have a little bit of a new look to some of these talking head stuff. So we usually have one with green wall, but that one is we're throwing that one in the bin.
Yeah, it's ugly.
One.
We hate it. It's old.
Yeah, it's old.
We had it so long.
It's like 4 years.
Yeah.
And we've had the channel now for 6 years. 6 years freaking celebration. Pretty fucking epic.
You know that's like 25% of my entire life.
That is pretty insane. That is like 1/100th of my life. I'm that old. All in all, like a massive thanks again to everyone like supporting the campaigns, liking the videos, subscribing, Patreon, especially Patreon.
Yeah.
That one's insane.
Like the top donors, you guys, you should go to a mental hospital.
And other than that, I hope you have a really great summer, because we're gonna have it. And
if you live in Europe or like North America,
yeah.
If you live in Australia, you bitch,
fuck you,
little cunt.
Then
have a nice winter.
No.
Woo! Freaking rain season, and cold ass weather, and dangerous sharks.
Peace out, motherfuckers, and have a good day.